taught my pictures, I know it was filmed first from that view, for a large, a split screen, but mainly my mid-driven. Thank you.
Well, not really.
Yeah.
Not really the bit.
Yeah.
Yes, I usually work on the floor.
Yeah.
Right, so what should we, I'll get you your box and then we'll
yeah.
get something for Libby. Get you a table, Libby, I guess. Well, how do you work like in your studio? How do you normally do it?
In my living room.
In your living room,
AKA my studio.
Yeah.
On the floor normally, but it does my back in. But yeah, any.
So I work on the floor too, but I don't mind. I mean, there's enough room for two.
As soon as I'll probably be doing.
That's what I didn't bring any paper on, so.
Don't worry, I've got paper.
Oh, you've got paper, okay.
Shall I put this down the table?
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, that's
right.
so it's a bit heavy, isn't it? I'll just,
Right, so you want A4 paper, yeah?
yeah, let's just take for a paper. Sorry, and I've got my pencil case.
Right now.
Oh, thanks. Well, they're all from the farm, they usually. So, and then we're going to put them on. Well, last the video, I got a couple of pictures.
There you go.
And we're going to be doing some more. Okay, so you can take that back now if you like,
Alright.
and then we'll just upload the pictures like we did for the other video. But yeah, this will be farming pictures.
Yeah.
And I've got to get in that magazine. I think. Would it be alright to borrow these pens?
Yeah.
These marker pens?
Yeah, you can borrow them.
Yeah, oh great, thanks. And can I just use that chair? I'll just get that chair to sit on. And then...
Oh, sorry. Oh, Ron's here.
Hi Ron, how are you? I hope
He's
you're out
not
of
too
hospital.
well, yeah.
You're out of hospital.
But let's wave back to Ron. Hi Ron, get well soon.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll get another.
Hi Ron.
I made you a rose, Ron.
This is Libby. Say hello. I just said hello.
Request to be in your live video. I think Ron sent a request.
Oh, is it?
I
Oh, I
won't
think
interfere with it in case
that's
it's
alright. Right, is that Ron? I can't read it. Hold up table.
Oh, lovely.
Or you can use the floor. It's up to you. And I can clear some floor space if you did want to do that.
I think I'll use the table.
Oh, Ron, how you doing?
Not good. I'm putting on a show right now. I actually got up out of bed to stand up by a painting to give you guys a shove of have a great live show, live day.
Okay, this is Libby.
Hi, Ron.
Hi, Libby.
Hi, Ron.
Your video's not showing up.
Oh.
So I hope you can see me. I just wanted to let you know I'm still here, but I'm going to go lay down now and watch and hang out
Great.
and pretend. I'll pretend to paint.
Great. Well, yeah, get well soon, Ron.
All right.
And,
Nice to meet you, Libby. Hello, Emma. Bye, Edgeworth. We'll talk soon.
Bye. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
bye. Right, so what's the best setup for you, do you reckon?
What's the best what?
Setup.
Yeah, just put that table anywhere.
Table, yeah.
Otherwise I'll be like, I think on the floor painting is better.
Alright, yeah.
I'm making modelling.
I might do, actually not going to do, I'm going to do these. I'm going to do these. These are, I've just started a few.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just lettering.
Oh yeah, because you're getting into lettering now, so.
See those, Emma?
Oh wow, yeah.
And I've got one.
Heckles Falls, because you did for the Turner Prize.
Heckles Falls is a collaboration of Junior.
Yeah.
And then, where is it? Heckles Horse Junior, Heckles Horse without Straining Order.
Oh.
I'm in this partnership with Billy,
Yeah.
and they're trying to get it off the ground, but getting a show is just impossible.
Yeah.
So what I did, I just thought, well, I'll just do it myself then. So I'm copying the paintings Billy and I have done under a different name. So I'm doing all these exhibitions and stuff, and Heckles Horse is just still stuck in the craters.
Yeah.
Or crates rather, not craters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll do loads of those. Charge your chair.
Oh, I had a load of trouble because I sent some work off to an exhibition and I had to spend the last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you something. Look, do you know that delay the bash show?
Yeah.
I think she took an idea from me. Have you seen this, Emma?
Right, which one?
My theory. Do you know those? Do you know where she's got like 4 minus 3 equals 1
Oh yes.
on the wall, and
Oh,
she's got those chessboard patterns?
Oh yes, yeah.
Where is it?
It's a nice book.
Oh, thanks. Oh no, I took the page out, so I glued it to the thing. Yeah. And all do you reckon?
Oh, yeah.
Delaying the
Oh
bass.
yes. Oh definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So she's got
You ought
same
to
thing.
sue.
Yeah.
You ought to sue.
Well, I put a video on the internet
Yeah.
saying it's delaying the back page of my work,
Yeah.
and it's had 2 views so far. So yeah, it's really ignited the public. Oh, these stickers came today, Emma.
Oh yeah. Oh great.
Yeah.
Oh, they're nice.
Very
I
nice.
don't want to stick them on yet, but
Well, the walls of the tape, obviously, that's where you need to stick them on.
You give me some, I'll put
Yeah, yeah. Go on, we need to get a bit
Well,
of
you
an
don't want to
army.
get prosecuted.
Not yet. No, no. Wait till
they'll think they just got oil.
wait till the parents went stuff.
We should put one on the face of Mona Lisa.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, no. Look. We'll get them to the Just Stop Oil line. Make an affiliation, and they can chuck soup, and then don't forget the stickers as well. And that'd be quite good. So we could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot my paintbrushes.
Don't worry, I've got loads.
Some black paint would be good.
Okay. I mean, do you want to? You can help yourself. I don't know what kind of brushes you like, but I've got tons here. You can help yourself to.
Would be affiliate groups. Yeah, there could be a.
Yeah. So choose what you like from there. And do you want oil or acrylic?
Acrylic.
Right. This is really good acrylic, but it's really cheap.
Yeah, that's the stuff I like.
But yeah, you get this Cowlin Wilcox. It's like £4 a tube.
Yeah.
It's as good as Lascaux. It's probably actually better, I reckon.
Got enough room there.
Yeah.
Do you want to move into the
No.
corner?
I just need that there. That's fine. Right, you're so I just got to get myself somehow on camera.
Have you got a pot? I could put some water in.
Oh yeah, I need one as well.
Can I get you one?
Oh yes, please, if you could. That'd be great. Thank you. Oh, thanks so much. That's great. I should have put paintbrush in there, thanks. Yeah. I've got paintbrush. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Yeah.
Would you like some water as well?
No, I'm okay, thanks.
How did you two meet?
Well, I took part in an exhibition in Wood Green with the Stuckists. And it's a long time ago, but was it 2009?
Were you in that show?
I think so, that's when I joined. Yeah,
I
so.
thought you visited with Sandra, but you weren't actually in it.
I wasn't.
Were you in the Stuckists when you came to my show?
No, I don't think. I showed some of my pictures and then I joined. Yeah. And then I sort of got involved after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought I was in that actual show. But,
No, you weren't, because I didn't see your work till you took your those postcards out of your handbag.
oh, that's right, yes. Yeah.
You know when people say, "Can I show you my work?" And she showed me them, and I was like, "Blimey, these are pretty good."
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did like them. Yeah, I know what you mean, because you do these shows. You get lots of people all showing you work, and you don't always feel any connection with it, do you?
No, it was your work was amazing.
Oh,
When I first saw it.
thanks. Yeah, but I'd always, right since I was at art college, I wanted to join the Stuckers. I'd read them online because we really had. I was doing sculpture and then I did printmaking, but we had this guy who was taught by Anthony Caro, this sculptor. So I didn't want to do sculpture because Douglas, it was taught by Anthony Caro, and I didn't get on with his class at all anyway. And I wanted to do printmaking, but I just, we all had to go and do the, super tone replies, and it was all about, searching up. And I just got so fed up with it. I wanted to do stuff when I was at college, so I was really pleased to meet Charles and everyone here.
I didn't know that.
No,
So what year was that?
Oh, it was around the time of the Sensation show.
Well, it couldn't hang. The Stuckies started in '99.
9, yeah, so
So
yeah.
you might.
No, it would have been around 2000s, around 2000.
Right.
By the time I'd finished at art college, I wanted to join the Stuckies, so because I just got sort of fed up with it, especially with the Sensation show. It was all sort of, we all had to go and see it, or after seeing it, we were expected to go to see it, and it was all like a bit shoved down our throats, and I just got really fed up with it. I didn't go and see it in the end, but yeah. So that was it.
That happens when things are pushed a bit too much.
Well,
Yeah.
it was just, it was the height of Brit art and all that stuff. And, the Damien Hirst and the whole lot of them, and I just thought, so that was really a bit shoved down our throats. So, yeah.
And how long have you been doing the live stream on Instagram?
More than a year.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, we're
Quite a long time.
a bit late to everything. I mean, it was Ron actually. Ron started doing it. A lot of what we do, basically, Ron did first.
Yeah.
And he started doing live streams of himself, and I thought, yeah, we should do that. Sorry.
Yeah, I've never really got around to doing a live stream with art either. Probably become a bit lazy.
Well, I've done online talks and things as well, so yeah, I've got a few on the website. So.
Look at that camera angle.
Oh,
From
that's
there.
that's it. Oh, I like the picture.
It's
That's
balanced.
really good.
If I look at that, I can't look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I'm going to get my glasses so I can read Ron's message.
Yeah. That is helpful. Yeah, it's a nice picture, isn't it? It's not mine actually.
Really?
I just thought I'd
Yeah.
I did to it. Yeah, where I kind of stressed them a bit. Yeah. It's the best way to put it.
Yeah. So you just sort of find pictures and paint over them a bit and add to them.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a new venture that I've got to do. Just because like things get dumped in the street.
Pizza?
Oh God, yeah. Okay then. If there's some going.
There you go.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to show my ignorance here. What does this word mean? Progenitors.
Oh,
Progenitors.
well,
Prodigy.
Ron, you're too clever for us, Ron. No way, really. I thought you guys were progenitors of the live stream. No, Ron, it was you. No, we stole. It's another idea I stole from Ron.
what, like the prodigy?
Yeah.
Prodigy, yeah.
Well, I know that word. I don't know that
Well,
word.
definitely not
For some reason. Yeah.
I've got to go to what do you call it? That shop in London Bridge that does block printing.
London Bridge.
Near London Bridge. No. Oh, the starters. Yeah. No, Ron, it was you.
You were the first. And what are you going to do for those?
Right, yeah. Get some lettering.
Pretty good.
I need these ones to finish. I'm trying to draw a horse using only letters.
Wow.
I'll see how it pans out.
Where was the drum kit when you were playing the drum?
What's in the
Yeah, we keep the drums and it's only a floor tom and a snare.
yeah. So when I go and do Neil concert, I only ask for a small drum. I go up in the studio, I only ask for a small drum kit. You know, I'd love to be able to play one of those really big drum kits, but I can't.
It's good because most venues have got that. They just say bring your own cymbals and hi-hats
Yeah.
and they provide everything else.
Actually, have you got any yellow paint?
Yeah, sure.
I think I should have gone for a yellow dot. This thing that I wanted to do was I was shooting something from the sky, but then it ended up like a duck. So where it goes.
I'll leave them down here. I don't know if you can reach down there, but there's yellow. It's not the best paint in the world, but
Not the best painter.
I'm sure Picasso would have found a use for all this stuff.
I went to an antiques fair on Wednesday yesterday, and I saw some really good. No, it's always great going to these antiques fair. I did the antiques run.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all the old. And they actually, I got a free ticket with my Take magazine, and then they actually go on a free little shuttle bus that takes you to the actual fair, which is lovely because it's pouring with rain. And Battersea Park is really lovely, but it's when it's raining, you know. So sort of the trees is at Battersea Park, beautiful at this time of year though. So it's in Battersea Park, and it's in the exhibition centre, and it's really a nice place to visit. It's really good, and it was a bit like, you know, I saw Picasso's plate designs, and he printed them out on the prints, but they were on sort of glossy paper to look like shiny plates. And I saw, you know, it was a bit like going to Kettle's Yard. Ben Nicholson, Ivor Hitchens, there was some Winifred Nicholson, you know, all these sort of really quite. If you go to these antique fairs, you get to see. It's like going to a gallery, going to a museum. Really, you see all these really good paintings.
If you want to use any of these, they're here as well. They're just palettes.
Yeah.
I'll leave them up there.
You really do get to see a lot of really good paintings at these antique fairs.
Yeah, I like them.
Oh,
I'm a bit of a charity shop freak.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
Every day
I'm
in
working
the charity shop.
Yeah, I have to limit the amount I go in now.
Yeah, I spend too much as well.
Yeah, it just gets ridiculous.
I work at Oxfam and I get this travel money, and it always goes. You know, I always spend on something. So yeah, that doesn't last long with me at all. Yeah,
I have to be strict with my life.
It's good for Frey though, because Frey, let's say Frey's got £8 to spend.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, do you want to spend 6 of it on this, or do you want to wait? It's like she's got to weigh up. What if I see something really good? You don't know what you're going to get or what price it's going to be.
Yeah.
And once when she was in China, we were on video phone. She was in Shanghai, and I said, okay, you've got £15, and I walked around the shops on video phone, and she's like a darts player with her maths now. So she's like, no, can I put that pen back for £2? And I've got £4 for Oxfam.
Yeah. Yeah.
She knows, yeah. I mean, it's the best education you can give a kid is
Charity shopping.
Yeah, budget.
True nature of commerce.
and probability.
Yeah.
You know, like the dog one, the dog charity one's rubbish. So I'm not going to spend anything there. But and the Oxfam one's a bit expensive.
Yeah, it is.
But if you go to like the cancer research one, that's a really good one. So she'll make sure she's got at least 10 if we haven't been to cancer research.
Yeah.
And if you've been to cancer research, she'll just spend everything, whatever the next one is.
Yeah. It's just a variety in charity shop.
Yeah, it's just great. I just love browsing around. Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
you seen that, Facebook page, which is like terrible art in charity shop, on charity
I
shop?
haven't seen it now.
Yeah, well, I don't do Facebook anymore, but there's some great art on it. I didn't realise there's actually a museum in New York called the Museum of Terrible Art.
Oh yeah.
I want to go there.
I'd like to see it as well.
And you can send your submissions in. Maybe this one will be a submission for me. Oh, there's something so bad, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once you've been charity shopping for a while, normal clothes shops seem quite dull.
Yeah, they do.
Not
Yeah.
buying that. It's not ridiculous enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that orange t-shirt today from a charity shop. It's ADHD Recognition Month this month.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So
Are you recognising?
wave, yeah. They said, can everyone try and wear something orange?
Oh wow.
And Dad found some orange trousers that are actually Mum's.
Yeah.
So he wore them, and then I had nothing, so I went out. And there's Lady Monica there. She's wearing orange lipstick. But no, I don't know if you've got to do it all month or whether it's just today.
No, I didn't know about that. I didn't know there was an ADHD recognition. I feel recognised.
Have you got ADHD then?
I've got one of mine. But I only got assessed and diagnosed in January.
Right.
So I'm still waiting for medication. I'm very ADHD. Weirdly, it didn't really show itself until after COVID.
Oh, yeah. Do you think being isolated or the COVID environment can actually bring it on a bit, or make it worse, or make it more pronounced?
Yeah, and then I seemed to get more sensitive during that, and then because of that, I had some emotional problems, which made it worse. And it was just like everything made it worse. But it sort of gave me, at least like now I know what's wrong with me. So.
Yeah.
So now I just walk around, and if I do anything wrong or say anything wrong, I'm just like, oh well, sorry, I've got anything. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
No, I don't really. But that is part of the reason why I stopped drinking, because drinking, alcohol makes your emotions quite
Intense. Yeah, that doesn't help if you've got ADHD as well. Yeah.
Taglio, that's the name of the shop.
Oh yeah.
block printing.
Yeah, I need to get some new inks. I don't have any. I need to get some green and black. No, green. Yeah. So what material shop do you use, Libby?
For art material,
Yeah.
I just pick them up from anywhere really.
Oh.
Like craft suppliers, or
The Works is really good.
The Works. What's that other place? Flying Tiger.
Tiger.
Their paint.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right.
They do some very good like watercolour block things. They're very good, but yeah, I know what you mean.
The Works used to do brilliant acrylic paint, but they're a lot more watery now.
Yeah.
And I tried B&M and they're the same. So the only decent acrylic paint I think you can get is that, whatever it's called, that German one. And you can get Lascaux, the expensive one, which is good.
Yeah.
But the only good cheap one I know of is that Schmenker, whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed some, surprisingly, the Pan Shop acrylic paint, although it's very economical, is a bit thin.
Yeah, no, I can't, there's actually, what one's good? I can't use, it might be the yellow actually that's good. I can't use the red, and I can't use the blue.
Yeah. And then I do buy their poster paint sometimes, like this one. But I find that I have to do so many layers of this.
Yeah.
Whereas if I buy the one that's a bit more expensive,
It'll probably work out cheaper.
it does in the long run.
Yeah.
But there's something about doing the layers that's quite, I don't know, therapeutic, I suppose. But yes, the other one, it does work out cheaper in the long run.
Yeah. But the cheap oil, I prefer the cheap oil paint to the like the old Hollands and all that lot, and the Michael Hardings,
Yeah.
because they're not as brash. I don't think.
I just like to pick things up, you know, as
Yeah.
I sort of potter around. But I'm finding that, you know, I try not to use Amazon, so I cancelled my Amazon Prime, so I wasn't tempted to keep ordering off it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is really hard to get what you need. You're just going and shop.
There's a trick that a lady from Wales taught me. She saw on Instagram about using a salad spinner, and as a result, I'd started this whole series of abstract-ish paintings, and I had so many, and it's so different to my artwork. I just called it a different artist.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can get a decent salad spinner for £20.
Yeah. How was you using it?
You do it.
How were you using it?
You put your canvas in the salad spinner, squeeze some acrylic paint on, spin it, and then you can make some prints off of that. But if you do like 3 runs and then take the inner bowl out,
Yeah.
it's all on the sides of the walls, and you can just put a piece of paper against that quite lightly
Yeah.
and make transfers from those. So you're doing monoprints really.
Yeah.
And I've done literally, well, maybe a couple of thousand,
Oh wow.
because they're so, I don't know, it's just so easy, it almost feels wrong.
Sometimes easy's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got that, but I really, I'm looking at the antique place, but that was what I really didn't like. It was the butterflies and these antique Victorian jars,
Yeah.
and she put all different coloured coded butterflies in each one. But I said to her, you know, when I looked, so I thought they're probably Victorian, so they're probably 100 years ago. You wouldn't do that now because of conservation. She said they're all responsibly sourced. I said, well, she gets them from butterfly farms, and she said they're not endangered species or anything, but I really, I wasn't so keen at that one, but I thought I'd show it. What do you think of that one?
Beautiful though.
They were, but yeah,
They're a bit
lovely
too uniform for
They,
my
yeah,
taste.
they're all put in colour-coded
What
butterflies.
are you thinking of working from these?
No, but I just
Oh,
want
just
to
as
show,
artwork.
yeah, what you thought. I didn't really. I kept asking her. I said, you know, where did you get those butterflies from? You know, I said, you know, I mean, they're all colour. So it's all the same as the ones from the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, put together. It wasn't. But I didn't really like that work at
Do
all.
you want
but-
tissue paper or rag?
Either or.
Right.
She said they're all responsibly sourced.
Thank you. I'm going to be putting this in for the some stomach turn.
Yeah, put it in for some turn up.
Yeah.
We'll have to have
Yeah.
late entries.
Yeah.
Yeah, centuries, yeah.
I mean, we've had so little response. I did this like big call on the Stuckism site, like tons of artists going, I'll get your applications in.
Yeah.
And like one bloke replied, yes, please. Then did follow any of the instructions, just emailed me, yes, please. So I thought, okay, he's one.
Yeah.
And that's it. So it's just everyone else is me, Ron, Emma,
Yeah.
and our aliases.
That's alright. I can do
But
one
you
for frosty
should have
mornings.
Yeah.
You should have put on a prize, last minute change the prize to go to the yes please. You know,
I did
all that amount of effort that, you know, you made there, yeah.
I did a raffle once and got no
Just take the prize.
No, I had to find it out.
Yeah.
It's like, well, the winner is
Celebrity. too. Yeah, well, you have to make up names really, don't you? Because otherwise it'll look bad. I know what you mean, because I did a sort of, that's awful, but I did a competition and I nobody really, a bit like a raffle, and I still kept the prize. I forgot I had it. I forgot to, I don't think anyone noticed it. But I forgot I had it. And I looked at it and I thought, where did these glasses go? I realised. And I think I'd moved house by then.
But it's not about the, you've still done it. I mean, you've created the raffle. I did the prize draw, everything.
It's a success in doing something that's a complete failure. You can't lose. You just got, whatever you do, just do it.
If you start it, you have to do it. It's like, well, I started this, so I'm going to finish it, even if no one's interested.
That's pretty much what we've been since we started, isn't it, Emma? I mean, we put out magazines no one reads, we put out podcasts no one watches, we've got a website no one visits. It's all totally, the amount of time and effort is so totally disproportionate to the level of public interest. That in itself is
a victory.
So this is happening with or without anyone else.
Exactly. Well, you don't, that's the whole point of it. You don't do it for other people.
Do you know the artist Ian Miller? He's fantastic. He's absolutely amazing artist. The pen and ink work is really good. He did Green Dog Trumpet Stories. He had a book put out, and he calls it secret art, though. He's just an amazing artist. So it's nice. I like the idea of secret art. Secret art. The other thing is that I saw something else there at the Antiques Fair, and he's an artist called Fred Lorenz, and when I saw the pictures I thought, that looks like Mills and Boon covers. That had that look of the sort of romantic, romantic, and it's from 7 to 71, and he said, I said, well, these look like sort of romantic book covers, romantic pulp sort of fiction novels. He said, yes, they come from Women's Weekly, Women's Realm, and People's Friends, and they're old magazine illustrations, and they were painted on cards, and they're really beautiful pictures. And, women couples and, had that style and that look about them. And he said they were just going to dump them. They were just on cardboard and they were printed out and they were just going to be chucked in the bin. And he said, well, I'll get those and I'll try and sell those. And he was selling that. So I saw those and I said, people, I was chatting to this guy who's selling, I said, people really look down on illustration, magazine illustration. These artists just don't get recognised at all, for their artwork. And I said, I love science fiction illustration and people like Boss Balastro, who does heavy metal magazine covers. I said, because they what is considered to be low pulp fiction or, just magazine, publications, they don't get really recognised, these artists at all, and it's a real shame. I think that these really, really nice, beautiful pictures on cardboard are just going to be chucked in a bin, we don't, they're printed out and we don't use them anymore. So we rescued them, but Fred Lorenz, his name was,
Collectible some of those old kind of.
Oh yeah, I think they'd be very collectible. Yeah. I hope someone buys them. I mean, they're about £200, 250 each. I mean, I've got all of them, but I hope someone gets them.
Oh, I'm doing a magazine for Stump Turner Prize.
Oh yeah.
Ron's written something as Slumpo. He's going to write something as himself. I don't know if you're a writer, Libby, but if you want to write anything that basically that a child can read without getting into trouble, we'll put it in the magazine.
About getting into trouble? What about how to?
Well, no, because I'm going to be handing them out to members of the public, so that it can't be anything like indecent or offensive or nothing like that. But
I wouldn't do that.
Thoughts on the
yeah,
children
I'm
covers?
a clean writer, I'd say. Well,
I wrote poems actually.
Oh, poems.
yeah, that's good.
So I could try and write something.
Someone wrote a poem on the Stump Turner Prize blog today.
Oh yeah, what was it? How did it go?
Something about Highgate Village.
Oh right. Do you know who wrote it?
No, just some, I don't know.
Oh right. Highgate Village.
I assume it's a local.
Yeah, I did the sort of book review on there this morning. I wrote it down before and then I just topped up on there. Yeah.
But you wait, because I tried to review Ron's book on Amazon, but since I haven't met the minimum requirements to publish a review. But if you can, it'll help promote his.
Yeah.
Like, the more reviews it gets, the better ranking it gets.
Why haven't you?
I hardly ever shop on Amazon.
Oh, well, I never shop
because they keep signing me up for stuff without me realising.
Yeah.
It's like I had to cancel my Prime. I find, why do I subscribe to Prime?
You didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I thought you've got to be so kind of careful when you buy on Amazon, not to buy something you didn't intend to. So I just buy on eBay now.
Yeah.
Even if it's more expensive, I buy for that.
eBay's actually better, I think, and they have free postage on most things.
Yeah.
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 I started, what have I started doing? I haven't started doing anything. I ordered some, like, clay to make face masks with, like mould. So maybe if that's arrived next week, I could bring it with me. You throw my funny vibes back.
Yeah, no, you are.
Presents.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
seriously, you
Definitely, we always want people to come along. Yeah.
I think we could fit one more person in here.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
There's a lady I met a couple of days ago, I think might be interested.
Oh, great, you've got
So that would be 4.
Yeah.
5, Ron, of course.
He's very small. Doesn't take up much.
Yeah, Ron's very low maintenance.
Yeah.
Except he becomes a visit.
Oh, he came and they were playing music. There's one singing the guitar and his wife Rose on harmonica.
Yeah.
The guitar, that's brilliant. So he's still DJing?
Not out actually. It turns out that I just gave up peddling my mixes to everyone to get no.
Yeah.
Again, no interest. But
Well, we had that with our music. Like, we got a few gigs,
Yeah.
but the thing is, we don't sell tickets. So the last gig, they said, oh, you got to get try and get a minimum of 15, and we got 4.
Yeah.
yes.
And
That's what happened.
we played the gig, and I thought the gig went down quite well because the other bands did a lot better than us. So we basically performed in front of other bands' fans, and I thought we went down pretty well. So I thought, well, maybe they might let us back on, but they didn't. I think really you've got to sell tickets.
Yeah. It's all about promotion, really. Building a following. Oh, I'm just at
Yeah, I'm rubbish as well.
that. Yeah.
I've got
But I want to do festivals actually next year. So, yeah, I need to get on it really. I'm a terrible procrastinator.
Oh, I am. I'm terrible at that.
In fact, my art form is procrastination.
Expert procrastination.
Expert
I could win the procrastination awards. Yeah, I mean,
Maybe we could do that then.
yeah, the
Procrastination.
kind of like procrastination. Don't be late.
Oh, I was going to do
No, all entries considered after. Wait till next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep putting it off.
Procrastination is my, yeah, probably why I'm childless as well. Procrastination is my middle name.
I've done all the things that I thought of doing. Procrastination has its place as well.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to put on my CV at one of these when I go to my job interview.
Yeah. What are your skills?
Procrastinating. Sounds procrastinating. You know, oh, we can find a place for you.
Yeah. I think I've got just the job. We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
Obviously not even
Yeah,
anything, just
it's
don't
not
hold your
really-
breath.
So, what's on your to-do list then? The things you never get around to doing.
Oh, what's my do this a bit? Oh, I don't know. Usually housework related things. I don't even know what to talk about. Yeah.
Do you fancy joining me on the Turner Prize demo?
I will. I definitely will come on the 3rd. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
be on that one.
any of the ups.
Doing the. I know
I mean,
you're doing
don't feel like you have to. So I'm not going to pretend it's not a complete waste of time, but I'm going to go out loads.
Yeah, I will when I can. It's just tomorrow I'm going to the pub with my friends. I think.
So where am I on the priority list? I'm going to club.
No, but I'm there to hand out leaflets. I said I'd hand out leaflets.
You know you did. No, you
Yeah,
did.
I
No,
did.
you're-
So there you are, and it's for people who, you know, comedy night. He's quite a famous comedian.
Is it that? What's his name?
Andrew O'Neill.
Do you want to give him one of our flyers?
It's quite a famous comedian. Is that what's?
What's the speedy bob?
Yeah. No, I am. I've
Do you know
got
Basquiat? You went to this girl in disco and he said, I'm famous.
yeah.
And she goes, well, you're obviously not then. 'Cause famous people don't have to go up to people and say, I'm famous.
That is
That's true. That's true. People recognise you.
Once you've actually achieved fame, you don't need to tell people.
Yeah, no, people recognise you.
So do you reckon it's worth giving him a flyer for the
Oh,
Tunnel
definitely.
Turner
Well,
Prize?
I've got some. That's why I'm going. Partly
Oh,
why
okay.
I'm going, but
When I get the zine together,
mm,
I think it'll be quite good. Because
yeah.
one's really something really good. And I've got some stuff I'm going to put in there that I think will be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of poems, Libby?
Oh, but yeah, I mean, especially when I'm angry.
Oh, right.
Venting. But yeah.
Yeah. It's
Kind of like lyrics, poems.
This has got a famous person in there, I can't remember. That's Damien Lewis, and he's actually driving the sheep through London. As they used to. That's the sheep that he gets the keys to the city or something. He drives the sheep through. It's the young or something. It's a sort of ceremony. So that's another one for the video. So yeah. So that is actually something famous Damien Lewis.
So that's some weird law left over.
Yeah.
No,
No,
but
this
you're
used
allowed
to
to
be
have
a-
so many sheep.
Yes, and they used to have a sheep run through London, and it used to be a major sort of path with the sheep, and they just portrayed it for the sheep.
I think in Wales, if you offer to pay a taxi driver in hay, he's legally advised
Is
to
it?
accept it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good to know. Just, that was I have some hay.
I don't know if taxi drivers have to keep a kind of exchange rate going.
Yeah, well, that'll be £5. You have to get out and walk. Mind you could collect the hay as you went.
Yeah. Oh, nice one.
I thought your auntie was going to come with us.
Oh yeah, I bumped into my... Have you met my Auntie Saskia, Emma?
I think I did, yeah, at the funeral. But...
When I went to meet Libby at the Highgate Tube, she was there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is she the one that what does she do? Is it social work?
Oh, that's someone else.
No, it's a... Oh, yeah.
Blue.
Blue.
Oh, blue. Yeah. Emma, could you just reach behind it? You see that box there? Just behind.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that blue okay?
That's lovely.
Yeah.
There is a darker blue if you want.
No, I thought this would be good. I'm going to mix it with the black. Share this live stream from my Instagram. We might get another
Oh, yeah.
follow.
Yeah, it could do.
Yeah.
What I do is I usually take the live stream and put it into a YouTube video,
Oh yeah.
because then you get that camera as well.
Yeah.
And it's also, it's also what do you call it, landscape format.
Yeah. We'll do that then.
Oh, yeah.
I'll leave it. Next time we'll do it.
I mean, you're welcome to share that one because that's permanent.
Yeah.
The YouTube one will always be online.
Yeah. God, it's daunting.
I know.
But hey, it's okay because no one will watch it.
Yeah. Well, I think people are like youngsters. They're to them it's not even an issue. But because we grew up without the internet, it does seem quite strange. This sort of like permanent record of everyday life.
Yeah. I'm a bit more used to it now. I used to just hate seeing myself.
Oh,
It's the
yeah,
voice,
I do
isn't it?
too. Yeah, I hate that as well. I don't like seeing
really
myself.
sound
I
like
don't
that.
like having my photo taken anyway, you know, even before the internet. Yeah.
I don't think anyone does unless they're
Yeah.
extremely confident in themselves.
Yeah.
I'm always like, oh, do I look like that? Do I sound like that?
Yeah, no.
It's weird because other people don't think about it because they,
Well, because
yeah, that's what you sound like.
Mm.
I think because you don't hear your voice the same as it sounds from the outside. So for everyone else, it's only you
Yeah.
for whom it's weird. So.
Mm.
I've got this theory that if you think of all the things the ancient Egyptians invented, they must have invented a camera. So I reckon somewhere down there were a load of photographs of ancient Egyptians, maybe even some video footage, but we just haven't found
Yeah,
it
we've
yet.
never found it.
Yeah.
There's actually some people that reckon that they had electricity because the top of the pyramid pyramids were coated in gold, and it used to conduct the energy. I'm training to be an electrician. That was a snippet of the information that our tutor gave us on Monday. But yeah, it's a good point actually.
There's a lot of evidence for a civilization that they think was more or less wiped out 11,000 years ago with the meteorite or whatever it was that they think also destroyed Atlantis.
Yeah.
And they think that Atlantis was real. What's his name? He's been interviewed a ton of times on Joe Rogan. He's an archaeologist who keeps... Because if you want to prove something that goes against what's already known, it's impossible to get funding.
Yeah.
And the whole archaeology community will rally against you. So it's really, really hard to get money, say, to like dig below a certain depth if they already think, well, there's nothing to find because that's too old.
Yeah.
But he's doing it. He's finding a way to do it. He's literally unearthing all this stuff, which contradicts a lot of what we think ancient civilizations were.
Yeah. I heard that, this might just be a conspiracy theory, but they'd actually found remnants of old light bulbs and sort of,
Really?
like there'd been a civilization that had been like nearly as advanced or as advanced as we are that had been totally wiped out, and that they won't basically let everyone know, or they won't release the evidence because it'll freak everyone out.
Right. Like on UFOs.
Yeah, but could be rubbish.
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, from what we do know, that we know that there's this place in Turkey called Göbekli Tepe or Göbek, something like that.
Yeah.
But in Turkish, I think it means pot belly,
Oh.
and it's because there's a hill in the landscape. It's like this man lying down who's got a beer belly.
Yeah.
And they've dug it up and they realised it's not a natural hill, it's a man-made hill.
Oh,
And what it is, there's a civilization there between 9 and 11,000 or 9 and 13,000 years old, they reckon.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, they filled it in and themselves, like almost like a time capsule, they preserved it.
Yeah.
And they're finding stuff there that this idea that we were nomadic and we weren't settled and we didn't have farms and all that until a certain late days, all rubbish.
Yeah.
They had it all back then.
Yeah, how amusing.
I'm trying, I can't remember the bloke's name, but it's fascinating.
I'm sure a lot of it as well is because they like to think that, civilization came because of the Roman Empire, and they jumped into the rest of the world.
Yeah.
It's all kind of like, they don't want to actually give any credit for anything to like the sort of Middle Eastern culture as well.
Yeah.
So it's all a bit like everyone was a barbarian
Yeah.
until the Roman Empire
And
showed
we
everyone.
discovered, we discovered telescopes and we discovered.
Yeah.
In fact, I think the ancient Egyptians calculated things like the circumference of the Earth, and they didn't get far off. I think they were,
Yeah.
they were quite accurate.
The Chinese are massively more advanced in their warfare. They had torpedoes, right? That, and I mean, imagine this, even today, the ship would fire the torpedo, because they had gunpowder, and mid-air it would break up, and lots of other little torpedoes would fire out.
Oh well, they had fireworks. They invented fireworks, didn't they? The Chinese. Yeah, that's the Chinese. Yeah, it's the Chinese invention. Yeah.
And a lot of medicine that comes from China.
Yeah.
And acupuncture.
Yeah.
They've discovered like ancient mummified remains with like exact acupuncture marks on them. When, people are saying, oh, medicine was only invented, that kind of level of medicine was only invented like a couple of 100 years ago, and then thousands and thousands of years ago they knew exactly where these acupuncture points are on the body.
Even to pursue acupuncture as an idea, because it seems so counterintuitive to do sticking pins out,
Yeah.
That to have the knowledge to know that there might be something in that, just that in itself is amazing.
Yeah.
And that they actually found the way to do it.
Yeah, before they had any real knowledge of the human body or medicine, they must have known what they were doing. You can't just ram a pin in someone and hope for the best.
You wouldn't just say, let's just stick some pins in someone and see what you think, yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel any better? Oh, no, you move that pin to the side a bit. I think you might be
The last 99 didn't work, let's try again.
It's like vaccination though, because they had that in the Middle East, a form of vaccination, smallpox vaccination. And was it Lady Montagu? Or there was this, actually class fashionable ladies would actually go and travel, and she actually had her son vaccinated against smallpox, but they would take a sort of smallpox, make a little incision on the child, and then put the pus of the smallpox in the child. The child was ill for a couple of days, but they would be inoculated against smallpox. And some wealthy English ladies, they travel and they sort of say, oh, and they actually vaccinated their own sons that way. And it was, and I think it was Lady Montagu. She actually brought it over to England, but it was, because everyone thinks vaccination came with Pasteur and everything, but it didn't. It was in the Middle East. But I watched this film about, I think it was Lady Montagu, and I thought, this is going to be interesting. It was going to be about her being vaccination, and she had been involved in this big scandal because she was murdered about she was having an affair, and it was all about to go to court. And it didn't even mention vaccination once, I thought, well, this woman had to save millions of lives, but they didn't even mention all of it. There was a scandal with this bloke, I can't remember all the details. Yeah.
I don't want to give the credit.
I thought, it would be a little bit about the fact that she helped to introduce vaccination to this country. She quite a history of medicine, really. But
That's like Ruby Murray. All she'll ever be remembered for is being copyright for curry.
You can't knock that.
No.
It's a bit of a shame.
Have you seen they've just recently got footage of a monkey, the first ever footage of a monkey or animal medicating itself?
Oh, really?
It was in the forest and it picked up an injury, they reckon, from fighting with another monkey. And it was taking this medicinal plant, chewing it, spitting it back out into its hand and applying it to the wounds. And they continued and the wound healed unusually quickly.
Monkeys aren't really animals, are they?
Well,
They can do some mental tasks better than we can.
oh, lots of them. They can remember numbers better than we can, If you show the screen of numbers, with orangutan, gorilla experiments, chimpanzees, they can remember them better than we can. They can literally just, flash it, screen of numbers.
And quickly, that's right, because you can put like one foot in it and it will tap the screen, can't it?
Yeah.
We can't do that.
No, we can't remember.
I think dolphins have a portion of their brain we don't have. And they can transmit through sound a visual image to another dolphin.
Sonar. Oh gosh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think dolphins are as intelligent as humans, if not more intelligent than humans, but they're just also humans, aren't they?
Yeah, I think their brains are physically bigger. But then Neanderthals' brains are physically bigger.
Yeah.
But
also, we don't even use most of our brains.
They say that, don't they? Yeah. We only use I use a large part of what they're looking at to procrastinate.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've got a large procrastination matrix. It's been identified in some humans.
It takes up a large area in my brain. Yeah. Oh yeah, the reason why I was reading something that about people with red hair is because certain genes inactive. And I thought, yeah, I don't think you've got the genes inactive.
My mum's got them.
Yeah, it's a certain, I don't know what it is. I think 20 or something genetic.
I love genetics. So it's very interesting thing, isn't it?
I mean, like the Homo sapiens is tool-using animals, animals. That's the definition, but they now know that isn't applied to us at all now, but it's exclusively to us at all. Lots of other animals.
I was hearing about there's a mammal, I can't remember what it was, like some mongoose or something.
Yeah.
And a certain type of bird, and they work in conjunction with each other to hunt. So basically the bird goes and like kind of calls for the mammal in the morning, and then so it has to like get it up. Go on. And then they go hunting. So the bird sort of flushes. Yeah, the bird flushes the creature out that they're both hunting for, and then the mammal catches it, and then they share the.
Wow, I knew that animals work together, like obviously wolves and packs, but I didn't know they did it different species.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard that on the Radio 6 science bit the other day.
Yeah.
I like listening to Radio 6. But, yeah, that's very interesting. And it conjures up this lovely image of birds going, getting this creature up in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you invite somebody, Emma, for the scene?
Yeah, I'll have to see.
If you could, because I'm thinking of doing it relatively soon.
Oh right, I'll try and come up with something, to make. I'd like to.
And if you can just email me, because what Ron did, he just emailed it to me.
Oh,
Is there
okay.
any particular, so you said about being naughty?
Yeah, just nothing that I don't want anyone coming up saying my 10-year-old kid can't read this.
Oh yeah.
So nothing obviously sexual or
Oh
nothing
God, no!
violent, nothing no like religious hatred stuff
No,
or nothing.
no.
Obviously nothing. Just nothing that people are going to moan about.
But kind of in a child friendly.
Yeah, that's it. It's something you'd be happy for like an 8-year-old to read. That's fine. I mean, put bad language in it, that's it, but just nothing disturbing. Because actually, our interview, Emma, that's going to be in there, and there's some bad language in that. So it's alright if you want to use bad language, but just nothing, nothing offensive.
So is that the interview you did in Bitcoin? That one?
The me adult book. Yeah. Because there's some, I mean, I'm using like fucking shit and stuff like that. No, that's fine, but I'm not going to like describe knife slitting someone's throat or something.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Give instruction on how to.
Yeah, and start. Yeah, something we're not going to get into trouble for.
Mm. Maybe I could do, because I was talking to you, wasn't I, at the table, we went to see the turnflies, and I could sort of do like the difference between identity and found objects, just a short piece. Could I do something like that?
Yeah, don't do it if you want.
Yeah, because I was talking a bit about that, wasn't I? So I can do.
Yeah.
I mean,
The thing is, if you find it interesting, then that's it. I mean,
yeah,
Somebody else will.
exactly.
Yeah,
And I try, and I know you well enough to,
yeah.
you know.
Because I was going to say, I mean, I was saying the difference between this picture here. Shall I hold it up?
I mean, if you're interested in it, it's interesting. That's what I mean.
This is a surrealist painter, and how on Henry Orlick, and this is a found object. So he finds the shell on the beach, and then he paints a painting of a sort of a nude coming from the shell. So that's the found object. So that could be any shell on the beach, and then it be, you know, a painting of a, you know, erotic painting of the nude and dream and everything.
Reminds me of Salvador Dali.
Yes, yeah. So that's the surrealist, the old school surrealist with the found object, the shell, using the dream imagery, and then the what I call the identity object would probably be that doily on the was it the court?
Oh, the court.
The court, the car. And in a way, you could say that was like her, you know, being a bit gendered, but you could say that her father was the Cortino driving the car. It's her childhood memory, but it's a very much a signifier of being a working class.
I think it's a full escort.
Yeah,
isn't it?
escort, a full escort. So she remembers that, but it's very much a signifier of being working class, Glaswegian nation. And then the doily is a signifier of the mother, perhaps even the big doily, what she remembers again. But it's very much, I had a sort of working class sort of nana sort of upbringing, and that's I remember my nan doily is those crotcheted dollies. You know, it's a memory, but she was very selective because it's selective. So the shell is the found object, and you know, and then the difference between that and the selected object, which is a sort of indicator of class, or you know, say this is my sort of background in this object. You know, my nan had doilies around the place like that, crotcheted doilies. My Indian mum did, so you know, so it's and another one she did was that's reading the armbrew, bottle of armbrew with the sort of crocheted shells that you might find. Yeah. So we all sort of recognise it because it sort of signifies a class, family. So I might do. Right, so I'll write something on. That's what I was sort of saying to you on the bus home, and up to the turnpike. So,
oh, you know what I was thinking of doing, Emma?
What?
Go into the Turner Prize again.
Yeah.
On your free ticket.
Yeah.
And
Oh, so now I've been invited.
That's it.
I was going on your free ticket. Oh, that's enough invitation. That's why I like. Nice invite. Yeah.
And I was thinking of taking the pictures of my work and just going up to people and saying, do you reckon she's copied me, or do you reckon it's just accidental?
Yeah. Well,
What do you reckon?
Do that. Yeah, we could do that.
So you'd be the cameraman.
Oh right, okay,
Would that be alright?
Yeah, okay. So you want to film people's reactions? Yeah.
Well, it's just
yeah.
like say you're in the room.
Yeah.
And I say, sorry, do you mind if I just ask you?
Yeah.
This is something I did 4 years ago. Do you reckon she's copied me?
Yeah.
and just see what they say.
I'll probably say great minds think alike or something. But I
Yeah.
Might be nice if they did, yeah.
Okay. Okay then. The other thing you were going to do was to slip a book in there.
I've decided not to do that because I don't want to annoy them
No, before
the 3rd.
no.
Yeah, do you know, did you see it, did you watch the films at all at the end of the Turner Prize on those headphone things?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, next to them there's a table and some books,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I just published one recently, and I was going to just stick mine up there.
Yeah, you should do.
Yeah,
I know,
it's the sort of
but they
thing
all
I
had
get
to-
I'm just
Yeah.
worried, that I might get some sort of ban, and then that would ruin the demo. Not the demo,
no.
the Stomach Turner Prize thing.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get banned from doing the Yoko Ono exhibition.
What did you do?
I left one of my bits of art on, and I did it twice. I left one on one of her chairs, and I left another one on the shelf with John. I haven't got my name on them, then oh no, just give me them.
I
Because I haven't got my name on them. It didn't really matter.
I did that in Tate's Modern, and it did have my name on it, and I filmed myself doing it and put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I also did it at the Banksy shop show on Charing Cross Road. Have you been there?
No, I
There's a
haven't.
Banksy shop there at the moment,
Yeah.
and I took one of mine in and I left it, and they could see me because there's more security there than there is at Tate
Yeah.
per square foot.
Yeah.
And I think that as soon as I put it down, one of them just walked up and just picked it up.
They
and
just
chucked
move it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to think that they kept it, but who knows?
Me too. I mean, because I was going on London buses and London tubes with these near abstract, they're called Jompy pictures,
Yeah.
and they're numbered. So back in the early days, I was putting out like number 15, 16. Now it's like number 1016.
Yeah.
So I'd like to think some of them are, because they're like really the first ones, I'd like to think some of them didn't get tossed in the bin.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's nice to think that maybe it's out there somewhere. You know. Maybe someone finds them and thinks, oh, I love that.
I hope so. Yeah. I was thinking people might email me to say, oh, by the way, I picked this up off the street, but no one ever did.
Maybe we should do messages in bottles.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's sort of similar to what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't put any messages in them. I should.
Mm.
Put little. I was thinking about putting little puzzles or something in there, but then people won't be bothered to work out what they're about. I still won't know whatever happened to them. I think you have to build up a following, and then when you start doing it, people want them.
Guess so, yeah. I'm going to carry on doing my sort of like London bus and
Yeah.
tube things, because I do, it does give me a sense of satisfaction.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is very satisfying.
I feel like I'm doing my bit, even if it's not really going anywhere. I feel at least I'm trying.
Yeah, I don't know. It just gives you like you say, that amazing kind of buzz. Like you just feel very pleased with yourself.
Yeah.
I think
Dancing, yeah.
It's quite a nice, benign thing to do, isn't it? Not hurting anyone.
Yeah, quite a lot of people do it. This sort of leaving their art line around.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's one guy who he was doing it before me. He bought one of my drawings off of Etsy, and yeah, he leaves his line around with like a little note.
Yeah.
Mm. I mean, the surrealists used to, they were called butterflies actually, they were little poems that surrealists used to leave. Well, but they did it under Nazi occupation. I mean, they did it with the Nazi soldiers, and obviously they couldn't be found doing it, and they were risking their lives, and it was partly, it resistance really. It was quite dangerous for them to do that, but they would leave little they would leave little sort of tails called butterflies. I think they were just little tails around the place.
Yeah.
I also think it's quite nice to do it to remember that people used to actually struggle to get their art out there like that. You know, risk like their lives.
Yeah, I mean, do that. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm, you know, skating the edge of the law, standing outside taping with full permission of the security guards,
Yeah.
and then like not even doing anything illegal.
Yeah.
I still feel like, wow, this is a bit renegade.
Bit exposed.
Yeah, I mean, little do I know what it's like in the actual real day when it was.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine having like a Nazi soldier like walking around the studio.
Well, exactly. I mean, they used to have to be really quite surreptitious about it, but they, So, tell me. I can't go this weekend, but I could go next weekend, perhaps. You know.
I mean, obviously, whenever's convenient. There's no rush for that.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a rush for the zine, but don't worry about the interview.
I'll get the zine stuff done. I'll start writing a bit about.
Because I'm going to give them away with the flyers when I'm doing the, and they're also when I send out the press release, I'm going to send them all the zine each.
Oh right.
So because there's nothing to really write, it's not like Stuckerism where we're commenting on something newsworthy.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something newsworthy. So I'm going to give the zine out once I've worked out what we can put in it.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know that thing I did where blank is a genius?
Oh yes.
And I thought we could do pin
Oh yes.
the genius on the tail,
Yes.
T-A-L-E.
Oh,
But I
yes.
thought because Heckle's Horse Junior's a horse,
Yeah.
we could also have pin the tail on. You could have pin the genius on the tail and pin the tail on the genius.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. The tail, and that's T-A-L-E.
The pin the genius on the tail is T-A-L-E, but
Yes.
pin the tail on the genius is T-A-I-L.
Yeah. Oh right.
Yeah, that'd work well. I like those.
Because you know, to the sides.
What do you call them when you do that? Turn the words around, but it says the same but means something different.
Oh right, I just call them all puns.
Yeah.
You know that curved area around both sides. You've got the entrance tape for it and the front edge, and then you've got that curved area with the railings.
Oh yes. Yeah.
I was thinking that's where we could do the pin the tail on the genius and pin the genius on the tail.
Yeah. And that's really good actually, because you know it's about myths of the artist, how the artists get genius.
Well, everyone's a genius, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, it is like as soon as anyone dies, all of a sudden they're a genius.
Yeah. So it's the myth making of the artist as well. Yeah, the artist myth. Yeah. So it's in a bit feminist that. So. Yeah. So, yeah, we could do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's quite good.
nice actually.
It is, yeah. I've got really lucky with it. These letters were a market stall in Brighton,
Yeah.
and then these big ones were on eBay. But they're not all the same. So it's not like even within this set, it's a bit mix and match. So yeah, they do look quite good. Like the A is too small for the others, and the O is actually a 0, but they didn't have an O. So they've kind of hodgepodged them all together, which really helps a lot.
Yeah. You could do ransom notes with them, I
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Jamie Reed or it's just yeah, what you have done, never mind the problem.
You kidnap someone's garden gnomes.
Yeah. That's cruel. That's too cruel. That is too cruel. Someone's garden gnomes. That's just too much.
Yeah, but you know, the garden gnome would get a nice break from it. Be nice to them. It's not like they'd be injured.
Didn't someone steal someone's garden gnome and took it on around the world?
Yeah, sent them a picture from every place.
Yeah. Here's your garden gnome at the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, it was having like a great time everywhere.
Why don't take me instead?
Why the gnome? Why not? Nobody knows we kidnap me.
Not been knowing, take me. That's nice. The garden gnome's got a feeling on it.
Dad's been busy today. He said he'd been playing bowls.
Oh, he's out more than I am. He phoned me up when England were playing football, saying, "All right, son, I'm staying in the pub because England have won the football." It's like, you're 85, and I'm at home, like, so what do you call this? Dinner's in the bin.
Yeah.
You're late. Treat this place like a hotel.
Yeah.
More people would be like that. Yeah. A happier world.
I think gentle exercise, I think that's the thing. I mean, all this kind of like, you know, when you see these programs of these like people who are morbidly obese and they got them in the gym on these running machines, wheezing. And I think that is not good. Or just go for a little bit of a walk.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause that's,
walking, that's what I try and do as much as possible. I feel in the
I think you burn the same amount of
it's
calories
the best exercise.
walking a mile as you do running a mile.
Yeah, exactly. How do you get to enjoy it?
Just,
Yeah.
and you're not,
Think about the joints as well.
all these
To
joggers,
your knees.
yeah, all these joggers with their dodgy knees and their ankles.
Yeah. You
Like
will ultimately wear your joints down doing that.
Yeah, especially on concrete.
Well, why do you think professional tennis players get arthritis quite quick? You know,
Or getting their knees down.
yeah.
Tennis elbows.
Tennis elbow, yeah. That's cool. That.
In like Victoria Park though, you've got all the joggers and they're running on this tiny strip of concrete going through the middle of acres of grass.
Oh, yeah. Oh. But they get on my nerves a bit, joggers, actually. It's like, sort of, I mean, I love going for walks along the old railway line.
Oh, I'll tell you what you'd like. Have you seen that episode of Absy Nesbitt when this bloke is like a keep fit fanatic and this drunk finds him really annoying? So one day he kidnaps him. I think he handcuffs him to a supermarket trolley, sticks him in his basement and force feeds him McDonald's. And
Actually, that is torture. I did give in and I had a cheeseburger like the other week. And I swear to God, it made me ill.
yeah,
I would never eat
Yeah.
I don't know what made me feel it. I just thought, I felt like abusing
the
myself.
smell is disgusting. If you know at the top of Holloway Road, there's that McDonald's near the Whittington Hospital.
Yeah.
You walk past it and it smells. I don't want to vomit. I have to hold my breath when I walk past
Oh,
it.
it's like I had to walk past this chip place on the way to Oxford, and it just makes me feel like, you know, it's like classic, yeah.
I mean, I understand chocolate, but I
Yeah.
don't get deep fried fast food.
No,
What about kebabs, you see? I could
I used to have a lot of
smash
kebabs.
a kebab
When I
now
was
and again,
younger.
but I haven't had one for years, but just the thought of it, I'm like, I think the
Yeah.
thought of it is rather better than
I must admit, I do like chicken. You know,
Chicken.
those sort
I
of-
used to think kebabs were healthy until
Oh, they
my
are compared to something.
yeah. I used to get one on the way home. I used to work in a pub and I used to stop off at the kebab van, and that was what I considered to be my healthy meal of the week
Oh,
because it had like veg in it.
yeah.
Oh, especially if you have all that stuff.
And then when I was like
Don't talk
15
anymore.
years later, I realised that they're full of fat and they're full of all that rubbish.
Every once in a while.
You need a bit, all this stuff they say, because they found out, I think, that there's something in bread that stops you getting Alzheimer's.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So-
must be why I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't cut out anything just in case there's a benefit to it. We haven't discovered
It's
yet.
probably
It's
best
essential.
to eat a bit. Well, the variety's best, isn't it, really?
Also, if you stop eating it altogether, when you do fancy a bit, it makes you ill.
Right.
So you can get wheat intolerant.
Yeah.
So you don't completely destroy the original.
No, it's
You
just
add
go
to
over
it,
it.
yeah.
How's it going? Oh yeah, that's great.
I like the drizzle.
Yeah, I was going to say I like the drips as well. Add to it. Right, well, I've done 3 more for this. That one has
Oh, yeah.
sheep.
Oh, I like Damien.
Yeah, and then yeah, and then that's another one. So, yeah, it's all about the country and the power station. So it's not all about farms.
Yeah.
I have done like wind farms and solar farms as well.
I've got some.
I'm trying to do futuristic pictures.
Like Maya says hi.
Hi Maya.
Hi Maya.
Hi Maya. Hi Maya. Yeah.
And Ron's written quite a bit here. Hang on a minute.
Yeah,
Didn't say hi Maya. Right. Ron says, right, yeah, Maya says hi guys.
Hi.
Ron says, nice to see a newcomer to Black Ivory.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Libby. You have entered the underground. Cheers to Emma and you, Edgeworth. I'm going to sweat out my fever and watch my foot swell.
Oh no. Hope it gets better soon, Ron. Hope you get better.
I read Emma's, this is Ron again. I read Emma's review of book. Thanks.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
Though I didn't understand account with the Lord.
Oh yeah, I wrote that as a sort of well, it's a Johnny Cash song that goes about, it sings about having an account with the Lord, and I have to settle my account with the Lord, and I was just saying it's your relationship to, you know, your give and take relationship to the world, and your what karma, as it were. So that's yeah, your general yeah, that's what I meant, sort of thing. Yeah, so that's what sort of referencing your sense of spirituality as well, your sense of spiritual connection as well. So yeah, you're writing about your spiritual freedom.
Unless you meant to write Gord, Gourd.
Yeah,
Yes, that's it.
yes, that's what I meant. Yeah. No, I meant but you know.
Which is favourite butternut squash.
Yes, yes, oh yes, yeah, you could put that, you could revise that, you could say my cat with the gourd. That would be probably more apt for you, yeah, with your cooking and everything.
That's a
great,
good
yeah, your chef. Yeah, that's more with you, it's more than a cat. That's really good, yeah. Yes, that's useful. Yeah, that's sure what, you know.
I'm going to quickly
Which version?
and get in on the sink before you, Emma.
Alright, yeah, and then I'm going to get going. Yeah. Yeah, I can move.
Time flies.
It does, yeah. So that was what I didn't really like, but that's what you got to. I didn't like that one much at all. But really, they look really beautiful, but they're much I don't know. And then of course more chairs, but that's what I got to do.
Right, I've just got 2 more bits of plastic and then I'm done.
Yeah. So wash.
Actually, do you want to go first? Because
yeah, I'm going to go that.
be careful of this wire.
Yeah. Well,
And yeah. Done.
Well negotiated.
I think we could get 4 in here.
Yeah.
I think one person there, we just have to be careful. I mean, really, we could squeeze 5. I think you could get one in there.
Well, yeah, we could probably push it to 6 if it was.
Yeah, I mean, if we say 5'5" maximum height of the next person,
Yeah.
get away with it.
stuck is in the lift, yeah. Stuck is in the lift shoe, yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, well, I'm going to make a move then. So I'm going to hope to see you next time.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
good to meet you.
And
stuff.
you. Yeah, is it right if I leave this masterpiece here?
Yeah, sure. Leave everything like and,
It's okay.
I'll have to get you. Well, I'll see you later, Emma.
See you then. Bye.
Yeah, I'll have to get you a box because Emma's got a box.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we'll get mixed up with my stuff.
Yeah. Or I could leave this bag here, although would that get in the way a bit?
No, it's alright. We'll find. What I'll do, I'll put whatever's yours on top of Emma's here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll stop broadcasting now because I think we're done, aren't we?
Yeah. Bye.
Send any messages.
Bye to the crowd.